Hello everyone. Can you guys, or wait, my microphone isn't connecting. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. So this is an open, sorry, one second. Come on, Gypsy. My cat wants to join. Let me see if I can get her to come. I'll be right back. In the meantime, can everyone grab their kufiyas? If you don't have a kufiya, you can grab a towel or a scarf, and I'll teach you the tutorials after. Let me grab her. Gypsy, come see. Let me see if I can get it on her as well. Let me see. Gypsy, come see. All right, she's not having it. So that's okay. Let me see. All right, hopefully the sound is okay. So come see Chumsy. Now she wants to. Here, come on. Come on. Here, I'll have to grab her. Come on, baby. All right, so here's Shamsi with her cat Keffiyeh. This one I got from Halal Origins, and I believe they're still on Etsy. You can also follow them on Instagram. And so that will help any pet owners with this. So first and foremost, I did want to update you guys. Hirabawi did say that they're going to be restocking soon, which is super exciting. And all you have to do is go to hirabawi.com, which is, or I think I can even mention them here. So let me try that. Hirabawi. Yeah. So if you go to that account, if it lets you, you can go to their website and then from there sign up for their mailing list. And as soon as they restock, they will notify you and you can buy one there. You can also head to the link in my bio. I have a shop. And if you purchase a Hirabawi from me, I make about 5% commission. But I did list all of them on my website. All of them, what's really cool is that they actually have like a story behind them. So for example, I don't have my Fabaria one right now, but I do have this one. This is the inverted one, which I recently bought. And actually something that's really interesting is that I ended up buying this one from Etsy through a verified seller. Hirabawi has put out like, please be cautious of Etsy. of Craigslist, of other online services like that. But I really lucked out because when I had reached out to this Etsy seller personally, they said I'm actually based in Khalil, which is where the factory is also based. So it's known colloquially as Hebron, and that's the Hebrew term, but it's the Arabic term is Khalil. So yeah, she wants to show off her kufiya too, guys. She says meow back. So as a reward for all patrons who sign up for me, I do give you a list to an Etsy list that I keep regularly updated. These are verified sellers. Most of them are in Palestine. Most of them are, she totally laid down. Most of them, or some of them are actually in Khalil as well. And some of them are, sorry, excuse me. I just had to fold something. And some of them are based in Khalil, but most of them are in Palestine. Even though it says Israel, that's just a technological thing. Etsy doesn't recognize Palestine, so it's going to say Israel. When you get it in the mail, it's going to say Israel Post, which is like super yucky. But they are verified. I've bought them for myself before, for my parents before, for friends before. And for anyone who signs up for my Patreon, I give you that list for free. It doesn't matter what tier you sign up for. It can be the $5 one, the $10 one, the $15 one. I just give you that list and I say you can look at them. It's also pretty easy to spot a fake. One thing that I recommend that you do is that you go to the Hirbawi website and you look at the design beforehand. So for example, this is the inverted one. And so you can tell the olive tree pattern is like super defined. It's not all bunched up. And then you also have the fishnet pattern, which is also not bunched up. Usually if it's bunched up, that's how you know it's a fake. This one was actually a gift I got from someone else. I'm not sure if it's a fake, but it looks pretty convincing. You can see the olive tree pattern. If we compare it to this one, it's a little bunched up, so it could be a knockoff. However, I've spoken to Palestinians and many of them say, like, even if you buy a kufiya from Jordan or something like that, it's likely you're still supporting a Palestinian family who still like move to Jordan and end up making a kufiya. There's also like others available through TikTok Shop and things like that. However, I'm of the camp where it's like, if you can find a Hirbawi, you can get it. And also another thing to know, if you do sign up to be my patron and you go on the list, you will notice that the Etsy kufiyas that I offer are a little bit pricier than the ones that Hirbawi will offer, because I think the Hirbawi ones are going for like $38 US dollars right now. I don't know if there is shipping attached. But what's nice about the Etsy ones is that they're kind of running around like 45 to 50 right now. And they say shipping is included. So they're going to be a little bit pricier, but for an authentic Hirbawi, it might be something that you want to consider. So there's that. And then, yeah, biggest thing from this is to go on the Hirbawi website and sign up for their email list. If you also feel inclined, you can go to my shop specifically or DM me like, oh, I love this design. I'll give you the code for it. It may give a discount. I'm not sure. I have to check, but it gives me a little bit of commission from that. So without further ado, let me show you guys a couple of tutorials. I think I have about like 15, and most of them are from the Hirbawi site, but some of them I've also learned from other people, so it's pretty fun. So, oh, the thing got tied up. Okay, so one of my favorite ones to do is if you just fold it like a triangle, which is helpful if you just take one end like this, one end like this, and it should be a triangle like that. And the easiest thing to do is you can just put it around your shoulders like this. And what's nice about them is that they're super long, so that you can just kind of fold it like that. Really great for the winter. You can also, if you want, make it a little bit thinner, kind of like a graduation stole, and it'll just dangle like that. That is another way to do it. Whenever I was at Run Fair, one of my friends actually suggested that, so I put it around my back like this. I take the two ends and then I fold it, and you can fold it to your liking. You can do it to where like you get more shoulder coverage, I think this is like the third one, right? Does anyone keep track? I think so. We're on style number 3 right now. So you can lower it a little bit. You can do it like this, where there's a little bit more of a knot if you don't mind that, and you just want 2 little like pigtails running down. And then another one that the Hirbawi website mentioned is where you actually kind of tuck these ends behind you and get like a little bit of a cape going on right here. Yeah, exactly, like a superhero cape. So Edna Mode is freaking out. So I think that was number 4, right? So that's another way you could do it. That's like maybe if you're on the move, you're on a walk or a run or some errands, and you just kind of want to trail it behind you. That's one way you can do it. And then with it still behind your back in this reverse triangle formation, this is probably my favorite way to wear it, is where you do it like this. You take the 2 ends, and then, so I have my one end right here. And so I'm going to hold this one like that. And then I'm going to take my other one and then fold it like that. And this one is just really fun to wear. It's really great for protests as well, because there's so many other kufiyas there. So it's nice to just have something that stands out a little bit to your comrades. Oh, one second. Mic trouble. I hope the feedback wasn't too bad. So I got these 2 little pigtails. It's a lot of fun. What's also really cool about this one is that if you want to be a little bit more anonymous, is that you take one of the ends, or both, but I'll just show you the one first, and you just put it around like this, and you'll see that there's like a little bit of a pocket. I'm not sure if you guys can see it at the back of my head. You just tuck in that end right there. And so you can do it like this, have one end kind of going down. Another important thing about this is that if you are doing this to be anonymous, try and cover your brow bone. I did fold it a little bit weird. So you can do like that. And that's how you can keep your identity sort of anonymous. Another way, thank you so much. Another way that people recommend, Palestinians recommend that you keep your identity a little bit more anonymous is you can wear sunglasses, which I would recommend anyway. It's just good eye protection. Some people are also wearing goggles. And so if you'd like, if it's not too heavy on you, this kufiya is super thin, so it's very helpful. So you can do it on the other end as well if you just don't want to have anything dangling. And then again, just tuck it in the little pocket that's created. And so you have something like this going on. Very popular at protests, again, because there's a lot of like cameras, there's a lot of media, and so it just helps with keeping things a little bit more undercover. And again, you can wear sunglasses. There's another thing you can add too. It's more popular, I believe, with men, but there is a cord. I forget what it's called, but it's out there. I think it's called the atal or something like that, but it's like a little black cord that keeps it fixed. I've never seen like women wear it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I just see it more common with like men. So that's one way you can do that. For newcomers, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Just a reminder, do sign up for the Hirbawi email list. There's going to be a restock soon. And the way that you do that is just to go to @Hirbawi on Instagram. They should have a link in their bio, and from there you can sign up for the email list. And then as soon as they restock, they'll email you. Another thing you can do, if you'd like, is you can become my patron. When you do that, I send you a link at no cost, like regardless of cost that you, or not cost, what, regardless of your tier, I give you a link of Etsy businesses that I've either personally brought from or talked to, who are either based in Palestine generally, or who are in like El Khalil, which is where the Hirbawi factory is, and have actually bought Hirbawi scarves and are selling it to other people. And so just do be forewarned, those prices will be a little bit more high, and it will take like a little bit longer time, about like a month and a half for it to arrive. But I can assure you, I even just bought one recently. This is the inverted one. I haven't opened it yet because it's actually a gift for someone, but you can see it says, oh, you actually can't see. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you see on the white here, you'll see some text where it says like Hirbawi, Al Khalil, things like that. So this is something I bought from Etsy, and it does look to be like an authentic kufiya. So I think what did I do? 5 or 6? Okay, so let's do like a couple more. Oh, another way you can keep your identity anonymous. This one works really good with head care. So if you have a hat, if you have a helmet, or you just want to keep your head a little bit more free. For example, if you wear a hijab and you just like want a little bit more breathing room from the top, you just take it. Again, we're back to that triangle shape. And you bunch up either end. I hope the microphone isn't gonna get messed up. If it does, please let me know. I kind of like to bunch it up a little bit so it's just about halfway. And then again, I'm trying my best to cover my brow bone. And then I just fold it like that. You can tie it at the back if you want, or you can just let it fall. It's usually pretty good. Yeah, Shamsi, it's really important, right? Yeah, she doesn't recognize me now, so that's how you know it's like legit. So, and this, you can just do minor adjustment, making sure your brow bone is covered. Again, wearing sunglasses if you want, and you don't have to tie it from the back. You can if you want. It just might be a little bit hard if you're wearing headgear with a big knot in the back, but this is one way you can do it. Another thing you can do is just same way, you can just lower this. This is also a very standard way to wear it, where you just have your neck covered and you have these two ends dangling from either shoulder. And then you don't have to do it from the face either. You don't have to cover your face. You can just, again, have that triangle, put it around your neck like that, and fold. Very standard. Let's see if there's any others I know. Oh, some people will just do like a hijab style. So again, we've got our diamond, or not diamond, the triangle, very standard. You can do it like this, and then if you have a pin or a magnet pin, just kind of bundled up down here. It's also good if it's just cold. You can just pin it like that and let the ends just kind of trail down below. And then if you really want to wear it like a proper hijab, you just really bundle up those ends. And then maybe what you could do is fold one like that, and you can leave one end kind of dangling, or you can fold the other end. I'm a stickler for symmetry, but if you like a little bit of contrast, you can have one dangle, and then you can have one like this. It looks really nice too if you have like different colors. This one's also a little bit more manageable in the summer. I would not wear this style if you already wear a hijab because it can get kind of hot, but it looks fine. If you want, you can pin it from the back as well, but it usually is pretty good at staying by itself. You could also potentially like this, do like that, and then pin from the back, and then that way you still have a little bit of anonymity. I'm thinking of Finding Nemo when it says anemone, so I hope I pronounced that right. So that's another way you can do it. Some people also just generally do like a scarf, just standard like that. This I think might be like more popular for like a keffiyeh that doesn't look like a keffiyeh. So for example, the Saoirse one, which is an Irish one that has the Irish flags on it. You might also have one that's like green and white, which people aren't as familiar with as like, say this one is more like the trademark keffiyeh. So I got a question. Would you have to wear an undercap? I would in general. Undercaps always like keep things kind of stable. I do know people who don't. I just personally, I'm an undercap girly, so it's just nice to always like have a little bit of coverage, especially because the keffiyeh is white, so your hair might stick through if you have like darker hair. So that's one way you can do it. Some people also, oh, this is another style. So you can just, if you don't wear keffiyeh, if you don't wear hijab, you can just kind of wear it like this and then get the cord at the top and sort of fix it that way. And just let it run down like this. This is actually very popular if you've seen like Jordanian royalty. I think Yasser Arafat also wore it like this, where he had a cord and just let them, free on either end. You could wear like a sports hijab underneath it, or just like a, if you don't wear a hijab, that's how you can wear it. I dropped my mic, 1 second. I'm trying to think of any other styles that I know. Nothing's coming to mind. Let me see, is there anything else? I feel like the front never gets enough love, but it's always like in the back. But yeah, this is generally like the standard way that you could wear it. But my favorite is again gonna be this one. I'm not sure who came in late if you didn't see this one, but this one's probably my favorite. Ooh. Oh, so this is one that you can do. So if you just want to have like things clear up here, you could just tie it like this and then do a little knot. It might be a little bit harder to do by yourself, but if you're just good, if you're like used to braiding your hair or anything like that, you can, yeah, this is hard for me. But something you can do, actually no, from the bottom. Yeah, I got it. So if you got it from the bottom, you can tie it like that. And then, yeah. So this one is also like effective at protest. So you can see you've got like this big like Rapunzel train of hair. And this one is good like if you're drumming, if you've got a megaphone. This one just keeps things really free. So you can still wear it on your head, but you've also just like you're representing and then you're also acting. So I think that's about it. Shamsi, do you know any more? No? All right, well, I guess we'll tell everyone goodbye. So thanks again, everybody, for joining. This was a lot of fun to do. I'm sorry for the technical issues earlier. I was trying to stream on TikTok as well, and I had to verify my identity, which I'm guessing is a good thing. So I hope you all find that beneficial. If you can, if it's within your capacity, I've also linked a fundraiser in this live. I'm not sure if it's still showing up for you guys, but it's for medical aid for Palestine. You can also go to my bio for it. It says the World Keffiyeh Day fundraiser. Medical aid for Palestine is something that my friend recently donated to, and that I'm actually about to go donate to after the stream. My friends and I, we played D&D last night, and so I wanted to, something we brought up was like, okay, let's eat, but let's also make sure that the people of Palestine also get to have the care that they need. So I'm going to end that stream and donate. So please donate as well as you can. If you can't, just share the stream. Feel free to share this live stream as well for people who need designs. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys were able to find a good kufiya style. And if you like, feel free to DM me with like any questions that you have. If you wanted to try on a style and then message me and say, hey, like, Kate, how do I look? I'm more than happy to do that. But I hope you all had fun. Have a wonderful Keffiyeh day and stay safe and take care. Bye.